Hi there, this is David and welcome back to Let's Play Just Breed. Last time we started up the tower, and today we are going to finish our way up the tower. We're not going to be fighting the final boss today, but there are 3 more battles that we have to do, and all told, it took me an hour to get this all done. Yeah, these battles, they take forever. So what you want to do is basically just use a tornado right now, just to really crush through these guys. Your tornado axe that you went ahead and purchased, again, it can hit all 3 monsters surrounding you, so that's also a very nice thing to do as well. Use as much magic as you need to just crush these guys, because believe me, they'll be using everything in their arsenal to crush you. Buncito at this point is a very nice ability to use. And make sure that you manage Lydia's magic so that she is able to heal you, because you will need to be healed. Also, let's go over here and get to these monster dens as fast as humanly possible. I like to move the speed boots around so that I can get there quickly before they actually spawn a monster. Hopefully I'm able to. Oh, well, I'm able to on one side, not on the other side, but whatever. One's better than nothing. Okay, so now what I'm doing is going up here and I'm using ale in order to increase my attack power. What you want before you start fighting these battles is plenty of ale, plenty of herb 2s, and plenty of life herbs, because you will die. I guarantee it. You will die. Multiple times, probably. As long as David doesn't die, you're fine. Don't worry about it. So do try to keep him protected as much as humanly possible, and healed up as much as possible as well. If you want, you can have him kind of stay in the back of your army so that he is protected, but other people will die. Life herbs, though, will revive them. So yeah, you also have the revival spell, but that costs 20 MP, and I would rather use my MP on other things. Here we get a Venus shield. That can only be equipped on Lydia. Yeah, nobody else can equip it, so go ahead and stick it on her. And then go on down here, we get a Thunderbolt item. And then, if you saw there was like a tile that looked different. Go over to that tile and we get yet another MP ring. So now we have 2 MP rings. It's so nice. And then keep on falling down those holes, and you'll enter the inn, use the inn, climb back up here, go into the left-hand room, which is pretty much the same thing, except now there's actually monsters to the south and to the north that you need to take care of. And this is where the game pulls a completely bastard move on you. Because, let me tell you, none of your heroes actually has access to fire elemental spells. All the fire elemental spells that we have been using were from other mages that we had. The only elemental spell that we have access to from our heroes is Ice Elemental, and only Roland has that. So of course, what kind of dragons do we have to fight here but Frost Dragons, who are very, very, very strong against ice. Yeah. Thanks, game. Thanks. Another thing that I liked to do at this point was I want to say it's Duval, I gave him the light sword, and recall that sword, you can use it to attack all enemies on screen. So if you use Buncito, you will be attacking all enemies on screen 4 times, roughly dealing 80 damage to all enemies. It's very, very nice. It's a very effective way to just clear the room out of a ton of enemies, so you don't really have to deal with them any longer. It's almost like it's cheating. Like, it's really just so good. Too bad you can't pass it around and have, multiple people do that, but, it is what it is. So again, go on over here. If you need to, pass the speed boots around, heal up. Oh, great. Okay, well, yeah, they spawned on both sides now, and it's those frickin' frost dragons, too. Ugh. Well, I can go ahead and disarm that one. Let's put the speed boots on him. Can you make it? Hey, you can! Okay, awesome. Got both of those guys, disarmed, and now I'm passing the MP rings around so that other people are regenerating their MP as well. You really do want to be moving your accessories around and using them to the most benefit as possible. If somebody needs to just move that one extra tile, then give them the speed boots. If somebody needs that extra boost of MP, give them the MP ring so they can regenerate it. If somebody's getting wailed upon, give them the Horma ring so that he can regenerate. If an enemy is casting a lot of magic spells against you, equip your gems. Your gems, if I haven't said so before, I think I have, they act as, they basically increase your magic resistance. So it pretty much cuts magic damage in half if you have your gems equipped. So what I like to do, if somebody doesn't have the MP rings or the Horma ring or the speed boots equipped, they pretty much have the gem equipped to reduce that magical damage as well. And don't forget, after every single battle, go back down to the inn. There we get a Holy Ray. That's an item that you can use to inflict damage upon the enemies that I'm probably never going to use, but it's there. Now this battle is very, very, very hard. Here's where you're going to start dying. This battle is a bitch and a half. So yeah, I'm using that light sword trick again, attacking all these guys multiple times. It's so nice. Use as much magic as you want to against these guys, but do keep plenty of magic in reserve for Lydia for healing. And then you're going to be stuck here with this bottleneck for quite a bit because this guy has a ton of HP. We're talking like 600 something HP. And while we're fighting him, the other enemies are going to be coming up behind you and just wailing on you. It really, really sucks. And they have access to the tornado spell. And you're kind of in this little, like, you're kind of stuck in this little 3x3 area, and tornado hits everything in, you know, that three tile range in front of them, and they will just be tornadoing you constantly. Here it goes, yeah, hitting all of your party members for roughly between 30 and 50 damage. Yeah, so we have our first casualty. Hans, he's down. Okay, Orloff is down. That's great. And then we have more of these freaking werewolves coming out of those monster dens. Like, it's really ridiculous. So just use life herbs. Make sure that you're healing. Put the MP ring on Lydia. It will really help. But again, I don't know how to explain this besides me just kind of doing it. You need to be on the offensive to kill these guys, because if you don't kill them, they will kill you. But at the same time, you need to be on the defensive, because if you get way too offensive, they will just slaughter you. So it's really quite the balance that you need to find, insofar as probably having, I would say, 4 of your team members being on the offensive and 2 of your team members being on the defensive. 2 of them healing and reviving, and then 4 of them casting tornado or whatever else it is that you need to do in order to kill these guys. So yeah, Duval, he's down for the count. So again, buy those life herbs, because you don't want to spend 20 MP on the revival spell, because you need to be casting tornado, you need to be casting Buncito, you need to be casting other magic to kill these guys. And if you could save that MP from reviving, that's definitely the way to do it. And I honestly don't think that I bought enough life herbs or enough herb 2s. I bought about 6 of each, and off screen after this battle, full disclosure, I'm going to be going back to the item shop and picking up probably 10 life herbs and probably 20 herb 2s, because you can never have enough. Switch around the MP rings, give it to people that really, really need it. And at this point we have another bottleneck, and we have more of these werewolves over there to the right casting tornado on you. It's really such a pain. Ugh. Yeah, that didn't do a lot of damage to Lydia and some of the others because they have their crystals equipped, so that's kind of nice. One thing that I am going to be doing throughout this battle is using tons of Buncito, but another thing that you could do also is switch around your MP rings, switch around your Horma rings to completely restore your HP and MP before you get to like the next area. and I will be doing that later. But let me talk about the music that I'm using right now. Because this kind of is like the final area, I've decided to include final boss music or final area music from all different RPGs, the Shadow Heart series, the Breath of Fire series. I have something from Legend of Dragoon by request. So yeah, just all different games. Yeah, and again, these guys, they're kind of lined up. Use Tornado against them, and next video I'm also gonna continue with, you know, final battle, final boss music, that sort of thing. But it's at this point that my party's really starting to kind of feel the wear and tear of this very, very long battle. So if you wanted to kind of stop here and just kind of wait around, use your rings, you could. I'm not going to do that yet, because Lydia still has plenty of MP, and she's able to keep everybody fully healed. These three guys over there, you see them, the three guys to the north, they're a royal pain in the ass. They have each about 600 HP, so they're another roadblock. They can cast ice spells on your entire party. It's the Crulain spell that deals damage, like full screen damage. They can cast that fire spell on you, and they can heal other enemies for like 100 HP. It's just so awful. So get one party member over to the right as fast as humanly possible in order to close off that monster den. You really want that done first things first. Before even dealing with those guys up there, you really want that monster den taken care of, because these werewolf guys are just such a royal pain in the ass with the frickin' tornado spell. It's just never ending. Hey, we got him. Nice. So yeah, keep everybody healed up, because these guys are gonna just wail on you with their magical spells. It looks like Hans in general doesn't have a lot of magical defense, and couple that with the fact that he has the lowest amount of HP, you really do need to keep an eye on him. I found that if you actually surround these guys, you have maybe 2 on the left, 2 on the right, 3 in the front, something like that, then they don't really wail on you that much with their spells. Like, they're not going to use that all-hitting ice elemental spell. They might use that the lightning spell where it randomly hits. They might even just physically attack you, and if they physically attack you, like, praise the Lord, because ugh, these guys just suck. They're just terrible. It's just, you know, their magical abilities are just ridiculous. So yeah, we're pretty much just gonna be standing here for quite a bit of time, going after these guys. So one thing that I've been doing while I've been fighting this battle, just me, myself, personally, I jumped on the elliptical machine, and I started fighting this battle while I was doing my cardio workout. There's not much else to say. I mean, there's nothing much to do here besides just fight these guys, and it takes forever. So I was actually able to get an hour of cardio with all these battles being done, so yeah, that's kind of nice. Yeah, I like it. Ooh, wow, we've actually gotten one done, so that's pretty good. And the tornado axe is very nice here, because you can kind of stand in the middle of them, and you're actually able to hit all 3 of them with just one swing of the tornado axe, so that's very nice. Awesome. Got another one down. Perfect. Okay, this guy, yeah, perfect. Okay, he's dead. Now, do not move forward at this point. I cannot express this enough. If you move forward at this point, Ghoul Del Rey is up there. And he's a bitch, so you don't want to deal with him right now. You want to deal with him whenever you're at full HP and MP. So what I'm doing is going around and switching around my MP rings, I have 2 of them, and my Horma ring, getting everybody up to full HP and full MP. So I'm just kind of skipping around, switching off the ring here and there, giving it to whoever needs it. Looks like Roland needs it, and I think that he's the only person left who needs it. So at this point, yeah, we can start heading north. And you're going to want to use Ale as you're heading up there in order to increase your attack power. Use that on all of your party members. Oh, I don't think so. Uh-oh. Oh, the Mega God's resurrection. Just as Vandal, right? Yeah. So back to fast forwarding! And he's using the same tactics that the other enemies used. He's using Tornado, he's using all sorts of other stuff. But now that we are fully healed up, and we have access to all of our MP, we can just Buncito him to death. It's amazing! There we are. He has, I want to say, about 900 HP. One thing that I did do, because Lydia's pretty much going to be healing every single round, and he's going to be using that Tornado spell every single round, I just kind of stuck Lydia over to the right so that she's not in the line of fire from those spells. If you want to, you could stick Hans over to the left as well, so that he wouldn't be in the line of fire either. But yeah, we got him! Sweet! And we're actually going to fight the final battle and see the ending next time on Let's Play Just Breed. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.